Hi guys, welcome back to Danganronpa Trick Happy Havoc. Before we start this is chapter 3. I've only skipped one bit of dialogue, I think. I don't remember how there it is, there's a transcript. 3, I only skipped one piece of thing, which is just an ellipses. Anyway, yeah, I was thinking, right. I've already tried recording the first, 45 to an hour of this. And I'm doing it again because I think I might know what the desyncing problem is. If you didn't notice in the last trial and last, 10 videos, which you should have, very obvious, there's been some desync, and I've been trying my best to fix it, and I think I've got it now. So I guess we'll see. Anyway, another announcement is I won't be doing all the voices. I wish to preserve my voice and be able to commentate multiple episodes at once without my throat starting to attack me into submission. So I'll be taking a break from Yamada's voice, for one. That's always been inconsistent, and I just don't like it. Owada's dead. Sakura's voice I'll also be taking a break from, because for Sakura, her voice totally comes from my throat, which is a big reason for why my throat starts to hurt. I'll be taking a break from Ishimaru's voice as well, because his was a lot more forceful, I guess. So that sort of also hurt. I think that's about it. I think I'm fine to do everyone else's. Yeah, I think so. With whoever remains, yeah, I think we're good. Anyway. Oh, look at Asahina. So obviously obviously I know what I'm going to be doing through this game. At least through this part, since I've already recorded this. And, yeah.
But I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon. It's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Oh. Donuts. I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. Her room, though. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut holes, malasadas.
Okay.
Oh god of donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. But right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. Huh?
Huh?
What's that sound? It sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse?
But
I'm super scared, but... Is someone there? Chapter 3. A Next Generation Legend. Stantul Galactic Hero. So, this is gonna be fun. The morning after the conclusion of the second class trial, everyone met up in the dining hall, just like always. And I expected it to start like any other day. That's what I expected, but today's cut. So I'm changing Yasuhiro's voice. Since he is older, I don't feel like he'd have the voice I was originally giving him. I did that mainly because of his design, but I'll give him a more fitting voice, I guess. I can't speak today. Today's count kinda sucks, huh? Fukawa and Togami still refuse to show up. And I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taking it easy in her room for today.
oh,
That is rather unusual for her. Normally she is so full of energy. Which is exactly what makes me worry.
so then.
So it's just the 7 of us then. It looks that way.
How about that?
It's times like this where the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang.
Impossible.
Or not. Ishimaru hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. One look at his face showed he hadn't slept a wink last night. It must be because of Iwata. The two of them became so close, and then he finds out Iwata killed Fujisaki, and then having to watch Iwata get punished, and nothing he could do about it. I can't even imagine what it must have done to him.
Well...
So, I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found any way out, and we have no idea if help's ever gonna come. Now I'm all depressed just thinking about it. We simply have to make the best of things, do our best to get along and live here together in peace. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That is the only hope we have now. What? To live here forever.
Well...
Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes, our every need is seen to. Why are you dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for?
Is that okay?
Competition, discrimination, victimization, and violence. As society grows, so does its perversion. In which case, is our current situation not... Demon angel, pretty pudgy princess.
Huh? Here we go.
Maggie, the drill shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon, Carrot Girl Dog Boy, Robo Justice the Galactic King. And... What I mean is, there's no 2D here.
There is nothing to be done.
The mastermind put such base desire to their advantage, bending you to their will.
You know?
Okay, well, anyway, since Ishimaru's like Katatane, as the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. So, we're all gonna work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching?
I'm right.
Well,
right?
I mean, since the class trial is over and all,
Perhaps.
there should be new places for us to investigate.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Well,
Maybe we'll find something blah blah blah. Then once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us which may further enrich our life here. No. The point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation.
You called for me and so I appeared. What?
Ah! Nobody called for you.
Um...
What the? How come it's Genocide's show and not Fukawa?
Yes!
God, this place is just amazing. Finally a place I can just be my murderous self. Which is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in a cave for me. Plus, I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype. I'll fight all day and all night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. But you are a killer with a split personality. If she weren't here, my chances of survival would go up at least 10%. Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need the little people to hold them up. There's no way I can top that laugh. Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. You're right. Let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. So we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer, and after our much-needed but very annoying meal, we set to work looking around the school. Okay, so we've got nothing in here. That's fine though. Okay, so... where do we want to go? I guess into the main area of the school. I'm sorry. Pressing Q and E makes me spin even faster than if I were to do it with my mouse, so I think I might do that. Yeah. Oh look, nurse's office is open. So I guess now I can get in here too. So if I remember correctly, we only have, yup, 2 things to investigate. There's a trash can which has nothing, and the fridge which should have monocoins. Yep. Okay, so let's go up to the next floor, I guess. I may just keep to using my mouse. Mainly because it's just a bit easier for me to control. There's no stairs here. I'm stupid. I'm being stupid. What a surprise. Stairs are here. Hi. The third floor of Hope's Peak Academy. I wonder what we're gonna find this time. What's up here? So we immediately have a recreation. Let's go in here and check what's going on. Hi, pool table. So this is
Let's see.
a recreation room, a place for students to come and relax. I never would have imagined a school having a place like this. Well, no normal school would. It has Othello, shogi, even a dartboard and a pool table. And look at this. They have even provided us with a remarkable number of magazines.
Isn't it wonderful?
Those will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay. Oop boop boop boop. Ring ring ring. Hello there, allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball, science, all kinds of magazines. Oh, but nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags.
So then.
And will you be adding to our collection as new issues come out?
Too bad.
Sorry, no can do. Even if I wanted to, right now magazines are kinda what?
Watch out!
Oops! Nothing. Never mind. No. Anyway, that's it for my expoundation. Bye-bye! What he just said. I know, right? It bothers me too.
Most unfortunate.
Life here would be that much nicer if you could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. Really? Okay. So I've got a dartboard, pool table, regular table, Othello. I don't think anything gives you monocoins in here except maybe these bottles. This looks like some kind of bottle, but what the heck is it? Maybe it's just for decoration or something. Okay, nope, I was wrong. But yeah, there's no... I don't think there's really any need to explore those things. Hello, kitty kitty.
It would seem.
So, the third floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physics lab and an art room.
Whew.
I also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. Well, let's go explore that first. This is the art room. So we're gonna go explore this physics lab first. We've got another staircase. This leads both... That leads up. Okay, so that's our way to the fourth floor. Once that's obviously unlocked. Like, by the second try, you can easily grasp how this game will work. I mean, even after the first trial, it's sort of clear. Anyway, this is the physics lab. It's less like a classroom and more like some kind of research institute. So there's really nothing to explore here other than this big machine and this camera right here. Oh, it's a digital camera. It's got some kind of weird anime style design on it. It's kinda beat up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Yep, it still works. I should show the others later. Okay, so we've now got a camera in our inventory, which is non-existent. What's up with this ridiculously big machine? Boop, 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 boop. Watch out! What? What? You want to do some quantum leaping? Huh? That's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student right here at Hope's Peak. The ultimate physicist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. Boop, 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 boop. A time machine? Seriously? So it can go back in time? Okay then, let me get in there. If I can go back to the past, then I can... This time I'll stop Mondo for sure. Oh, sorry, not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. It comes in handy when you, like, leave your pizza bagels in the microwave 1 minute too long. 1 minute? You sound disappointed. But actually, I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as time machines. What? Honestly, it's just an air purifier. Air purifier.
In other words.
It can produce clean air no matter where you're at. With that thing, you could even live on Mars. But what with the discombobulating gravity and deadly low temperatures, you probably don't want to live on Mars.
You guys.
Anyway, this machine is the reason you guys all have this delicious air. So don't go messing with it. You break it and it's your butt. This huge thing is just an air purifier? And more than that. To go out of your way to say something you know will hurt someone who's already suffering. Yeah, damn you. Minakuma, why you so rude? Then we've got a room all the way back here. This is the equipment room. It's super disorganized, and there's a strange chemical smell in the air. Oh, this place is so relaxing, so calming. The smell of formaldehyde is almost unbearable. It's so tempting. I want to just dunk myself right in. Of course Genocide Show likes it. That just goes to show how disgusting it really is. So I think this is the only notable thing in this room. This is a top. There isn't anything strange about it. Seems perfectly ordinary to me. Mana coins all around. Yeah, I think that's about it. So, next up is the whatchamacallit, art room. After we slowly turn around. At first glance, this looks like any normal art room, but something about it seems off. Or multiple somethings. Well, well, look at all this equipment. It certainly scratches that artistic itch of mine. Art supplies, of course, but they've also collected all kinds of sculpting tools. So Yamada, do you like sculptures and figurines and stuff?
Yes, indeed.
Well, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. I'm a fan of... I'm just skipping this because I don't know. No, was one of your leaders missing because he only mentioned 3.
Yes,
And
indeed.
apparently the MTC belongs to him, blah blah blah. Yamada is not interesting. Monokuma. Is this a statue of Monokuma? Who would ever want to make something like this? Still, the quality is surprising. And I think that's really all that gives you monocoins in this room, I want to say. Anyway. This is the repository that's attached to the art room. It's used to store different artsy things. So you got all this stuff. If I remember correctly, the only thing left note was this, and that photo. A dolly. They must have used it to move all the statues around. Okay, never mind. But the photo. There's something on the floor. It looks like a picture. But as I stretched out my hand to pick it up, almost as if on its own, my hand froze. Oh my, it's all 3 of the dead people, excluding Sayaka and Junko and... yeah. Anyway, Fujisaki, Leon, and Owada, and they were smiling. What is this? Questions started racing through my head, one after the other. Why is it only these 3 people? What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? When was it taken? Who took it? Where's the camera they used? How'd they get it developed? And in the picture, the window in the classroom, there's no metal plate covering it. Which must mean, wherever this picture was taken, it wasn't here at Hope's Peak? But there was no time to find an answer. All the questions floating around my head were quickly drowned out by, "Ooh, boo, 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 boo. That's mine! Give it back!" Monokuma appeared out of nowhere and snatched the photo, and any chance I had at answers evaporated. You peeked, didn't you? Well, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh?
Isn't that
They were definitely living their school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the book of you. What's going on with that picture? Do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. Why can't you give me a straight answer? Never mind. I don't even know why I bothered asking. I discovered lots of stuff, and it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was an actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head to the dining hall and talk about it with everyone else. But now I should head to the dining hall. Coffee. Also, we're making excellent time in this. When I got back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was... Asahina? I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall.
Huh?
Huh? I thought she was sick or something. Everyone rushed past me and crowded around Asahina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Asahina looked really uncomfortable.
Hina.
Are you feeling better already? Yeah, I ate a few donuts and that really helped a lot. You do love those donuts. But wasn't it your stomach that was hurting? Well, my stomachache kinda made me hungry, so, you know. I guess my memory's kinda fuzzy lately. They say that a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Asahina looks like.
Just a second.
Hey, you little people don't have any room to talk.
Well,
Anyway, I was worried about you.
Sorry.
Sorry. Besides that, you... Huh? Jeez, your knockers are huge! What the heck? Did you convince them to double up on milk production?
bastard!
Stay away from her, fiend! Anyway, first things first, we should talk about what we found. Right, Ishimaru? Right. Okay, so let's talk to everyone. Starting with Ishimaru with... yeah. It's no use. Oh, I just remembered. I saw Tagami a little while ago. What? Where? Where was he? You're kinda scaring me. Where was he? He was in the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have got from the library.
No.
So that's where he was hiding. I won't let him get away from me. She just ran off. Is she okay? We should not concern ourselves with her.
Correct.
There was a rather remarkable physics lab on the 3rd floor. In the middle of the room, there was a machine bigger than anything I've ever seen before. Oh yeah, apparently it's an air purifier. Huh? What's something like that doing there? Is the device really that big? I really don't get it. Poor Ishimaru.
So,
I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one discovery.
Could it be?
It didn't happen to be a donut-related discovery, did it? What does that even mean?
That's right.
Never mind. It's about the nurse's office, remember? There's one on the 1st floor, right?
Well,
I remember, but it's locked.
Yeah.
Actually, not anymore.
so then.
Did you find any protein in there, or even vitamin supplements would be fine? I did look, but no dice. Just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff. That's disappointing.
Aw.
It is disappointing. Like the end of the world is already here. I'm not sure it's that disappointing. I searched the entire 3rd floor, but all the windows in the halls and the rooms were blocked off. I wish they'd give us a rest already. For serious. Give me back my bright blue skies. Just forget about it.
Impossible.
You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just to be sure, I went from one end to the other testing each metal plate. None of them budged.
So in the end.
It would seem escape via the 3rd floor is as impossible as we feared. I see. There was an art room on the 3rd floor and it had all kinds of gear. Now I'll be able to recreate all my favorite anime characters. Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me. I found something while I was looking around.
Perhaps.
A digital camera? That's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine.
No?
Well then, let's see it.
What the heck?
This thing's like a kid's toy. It looks like it can store like 5 pictures maybe. It doesn't even have a timer or anything.
Well,
On top of that, its appearance seems questionable. Is this some kind of anime character? Strange.
You know nothing.
Rude, she's not strange, she's Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. Oh, you recognize this, Yamada? Of course I recognize it. It's a super rare prize that was given away at a bingo contest at a big anime convention. You have any idea how much I had to pay that guy to get my hands on it? Wait, that's my camera. What?
Damnation.
Where did you find it? In the physics lab. It's my most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it the first day, along with my phone.
let's see.
Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab?
However.
Ah, but look at it.
What?
It got all messed up. Like when someone steals a sticker from your collection, or you buy a second-hand shirt. Well, that's it. Huh? That's it? It's not mint condition. I don't need it anymore. But weren't you just saying how much it meant to you? Then, may I have it? I might be able to find some sort of use for it. If any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask. Well, I can't really imagine any of us are gonna need to take pictures or whatever. Yeah, true. And then we have Celeste in the background. There is one piece of good news. There just so happens to be a rec room up on the 3rd floor. I have no doubt that our student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Will someone join me in a game of Othello sometime? Okay, I've heard what everyone else has to say, so now it's my turn. Hey, can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kinda been bothering me.
What?
What is it? I found this weird picture in the repository. Apparently Monokuma took it. A weird picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Owada, and Fujisaki all together.
Why?
Those three. And the three of them were laughing.
Oh.
It showed the three of them together laughing. When could it have been taken? And there's more. In the picture, there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows.
Well,
Then, the picture wasn't taken here.
Let's see.
But I don't recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to this school.
Well,
You probably just imagined it. Monokuma cast a spell on you. No, I saw it, I'm telling you. But if it wasn't taken before we got here or after we got here,
How about that?
I bet they're still alive. They left the school and then took that picture.
Is that right?
That's impossible, after all. We saw it with our own eyes. They're all dead. Either murdered or executed. And they're not the only ones. Monokuma killed Junko, and then there's Rip Junko. That makes me feel so sad on the inside. Sayaka. That wasn't an illusion. It was real, I'm sure of it. They all died, there's no way any of them is still alive. So we have to figure out when that picture was taken. Monokuma most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged? Is that all there is to it? Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you. He's right, but more importantly, on another topic, there is something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss that. No. Yo, there. There is also something that has been bothering me. What's bothering you, Celeste?
actually,
It's about Asahina. What? Me? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened? Huh? It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It is called a tell, something that you can't hide, no matter how hard you try.
is that okay?
Whenever Asahina lies, the tip of her nose gets just a little bit longer. What? For real? Actually, no. Huh?
Oh,
But your reaction just now confirmed it. You were lying. That's no fair. If you are going to lie, at least try to lie convincingly.
Hina.
Asahina, be honest. Were you lying about your stomachache? Yes.
I see.
Why? Why would you lie about that?
that's it. I'm
Are you feeling
sure
guilty
it.
about something?
Just a second.
No, that's not it at all.
But
It's just, I mean, I have a reason for it. A reason? Again? Come on.
sorry.
To be honest, I didn't have a stomachache. I did it because even if I came and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. The truth?
Well,
I saw it. Saw what? A ghost. A ghost? You mean like that ghost?
Hey,
Is there more than one ghost? But I mean, ghosts are... See? I told you you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I don't believe you, but...
Hina.
I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I will believe whatever you say no matter what. So, can you tell us exactly what happened? If you really mean that, Sakura... Then okay, I'll tell you. So it happened last night. I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that's happened up till now. I ended up just getting more upset. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go get some donuts. Donuts again?
Honestly.
And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime.
Sorry.
I know, sorry. I feel really bad about that. Anyway, please continue. Well, so I left my room and headed for the warehouse. Where all the donuts are obviously kept. Not the kitchen. Never the kitchen. But then I started hearing a strange sound.
Well...
It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse. So I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There's no doubt who it was. It was Fujisaki. No way. A ghost?
Honestly.
It is simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state.
Well
Then all we have to do is go see for ourselves, right? Let's just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It is a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, that'll be the end of it.
What?
You're gonna go and try and see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? Might put a curse on you.
What the heck?
You can wait here if you want.
Please?
I don't want to be alone. Take me with you.
Hey,
What are you going to do, Celeste?
There is nothing to be done.
I suppose I have no choice.
Hmm.
How about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you gonna wait here?
oh.
I guess that's a yes.
So,
It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room. I'm getting goosebumps.
Come on.
La la, Cthulhu-stan. Shut up. What if he actually shows up?
Hina.
Nothing like coffee to soothe your throat. Hina, where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost? Well, I heard a sound, and when I opened the locker, I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro. Fujisaki. Bleh. Is this a locker? There was something in here. Huh? Inside the locker is a laptop. What's something like that doing here?
Hey,
I remember seeing this. Alright, in the library. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old, and it's all covered in dust.
so...
It's broken. Blah blah blah. But how did the laptop get from the library to here?
It would seem...
And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. Huh? But I thought it was broken. I would bet that Fujisaki fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
Then perhaps...
More importantly, Asahina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. I am surprised you were able to dress yourself in the morning. Oh man, if I had the love's clueless girl's attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. Well, I didn't really expect to find a frickin' laptop inside a frickin' locker, okay?
Hey, come on.
It's okay. I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that.
Hmm.
As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
What are you saying?
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions.
Don't be mean.
I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing in here?
In other words,
Maybe someone hid it here.
But
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
wrong.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. Huh? What do you mean?
Hey,
Haven't you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. There's a difference. There's no surveillance camera.
yes, it's me.
Precisely. There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. So you're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
It's true.
And what Asahino saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Fujisaki, shining pale green.
Hey,
I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail. It's just like Kitty said. The display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power. Oh, I woke up at 6 in the morning. Please forgive me for any yawns.
so then,
So first of all, we have to wake it up. Right. I started hitting random buttons on the keyboard, and the display instantly began to glow a pale green. There were a bunch of different icons on the desktop.
hey,
There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego? Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Did you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kitty moved between me and the computer. You know what's funny? Kirigiri's the only one who references us by Makoto. Everyone else is like Naegi, Dono, etc. It means she's close to us spiritually, even though she doesn't open up emotionally. She moved the cursor over the alter ego icon, and when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark, and then a voice spoke to us. Master, you're here. Fujisaki's face appeared, taking up the entire display. It's a ghost, but in sweet baby Jesus, save me!
Calm down.
Calm down, it's not a ghost. Huh? Then what is it?
Anyway,
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kitty began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then,
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, the turn and everything. It's Fujisaki.
I knew it.
Alter ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI program?
That's right.
It's how Fujisaki earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives... voice crack. The AI lives in a computer by repeating different tasks. It gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Fujisaki used the support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine, reinforcement learning.
It's true.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more, just Google it, okay?
In other words,
But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people. And that is why it is called alter ego? A fine choice, then, I must say. It can create memories, it have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
I see.
A second perfect personality that can never forget and grow old. That's what Fujisaki created. That's alter ego. Kirigiri, how do you know so much about this?
Are you okay with this?
Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. Jeez! I absolutely hate how much I yawn. Great. Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know, all this about master and whatnot? Yes. I believe I'm on fire. I thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible. But he's a guy, and also a computer program.
I feel as if...
Oh, that aspect is no problem.
I mean...
That aspect? Anyway, let's talk to him a little more. Kitty tapped away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on? Master only gave me a general idea, but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kitty immediately shot out another question. Why are you here?
That's right.
Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taking me a little longer than I thought.
Master.
But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of this school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kitty pushed forward. How much longer until everything's unlocked?
That's right.
It's gonna be a while.
Leave it to me.
But I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me.
I see.
So because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart. It also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death. Once again, Kitty typed. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you.
That's right.
Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
That is fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Huh? Why?
Are you okay with
Have you
this?
forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay, then how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room.
However,
There's a good chance that the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then what can we do?
so then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling. But if you leave your door open all night, then
it's true.
there's a chance I may become a victim myself. I know,
However,
but I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident that she would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Togami's tone, but at the same time different. Speaking of which, where is he? Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. I felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop.
So,
Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but... Is Master... For a split second, Kitty seemed to not know what to do, but she recovered just as fast. Her answer was clear, concise, direct.
okay then.
I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation were very low. So, I was prepared for this moment.
It's like...
Somehow I feel kinda sorry for her. I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings.
What?
Are you sure about that?
shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then, Kitty typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The AI seemed totally different from when we'd first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about us?
Could it be,
Huh. What's wrong, Hagokure?
you know?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside. Yeah. Ugh. But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here.
Well,
Well, if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access... that's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time. Oh yeah, true.
Indeed.
This is no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. Anything else? But I suppose it can't be helped.
of course.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
You know?
So, should we get going?
It's true.
Indeed. Goodbye. We'll be back. I promise.
Ah,
Come on, Yamada, let's go.
I'm so
Okay. And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Asahina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? As if he'd been waiting for his cue. Oop, 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 oop. Dun, 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 dun. Asahina has gained enough experience to level up.
What's the matter?
So, what was this awesome thing? Something. Monokuma.
What the heck?
You guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Ooh, keeping secrets? No fair. I demand an exclusive interview. Denied, denied, super denied.
What the heck?
Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Say what?
Do it? You mean like, do it, do it? Wait, what? What do you mean, do it, do it?
Yes.
Ew, gross, you said do it.
Just the words.
What? You said it first. We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
Huh? But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Asahina won the match for us, and that is why we are all so pleased.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which, okay boys, why don't you head on back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
Hey, come on.
Ah, jeez, what are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square. Well, ladies, shall we go? Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with the ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. So she and the other girls headed back into the dressing room.
Damnation.
Nuts and damn it, we totally lost another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall for now? Hold on! Something strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is, this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. Huh?
Without a doubt.
You're absolutely right. I thought you were all about the 2D. All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma's head, or just go quietly back to the dining hall? No, I can't do it. I can't treat the girls like that. Let's just head back to the dining hall. What?
What?
But what about your man's fantasy? I'm not sure a real man's fantasy should be about spying on girls and stuff. It should be more about your hopes, or your dreams, or of adventure or whatever. But anyway, I'm not gonna spy on them.
This is kinda
I see. I can't even describe my bitter disappointment. That primal fan service could have been yours. We headed back to the dining hall, leaving Monokuma standing there alone. But to be honest, even I was a little reluctant to turn down the offer. So, if I'm correct, there's certain events, like in Danganronpa 2, where if you have a certain item, gift,
like
it will actually give you a fan service moment, which is funny. They do that in Danganronpa 2, I know that much. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end this episode here. We're going on to 48 minutes. Thank you all very much for watching this episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. In the next episode, we will continue with Chapter 3. And yeah, so as you can see, I already, played some of it. We're still in the bathhouse there, if you can look in the background of that. But yeah, also in slot 30, I have like a practice, because I was practicing with FPS and trying to fix desync. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching this episode, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye!